Can you still buy a house for less than the price of a luxury car? The answer might shock you. Yes. While everyone flocks to the usual hotspots, smart buyers are looking where prices are still low, but won't be for long. If you're dreaming of affordable homeownership, strategic investments, or simply a fresh start in a hidden gem of a state, you're in the right place. From scenic mountain retreats to vibrant small towns with booming economies, these underrated states offer serious bang for your buck. Stay till the end, because the #1 state on this list is one you'd never expect. Kentucky. Kentucky isn't just about bourbon and horse racing. It's one of the most affordable places to buy a home before prices inevitably skyrocket. With median home prices sitting around $190,000, Kentucky offers buyers a chance to own a piece of the American dream without drowning in debt. And we're not talking about rundown fixer-uppers. These are charming homes with big yards, scenic views, and space to actually breathe. Now, let's talk lifestyle. Picture this: rolling bluegrass fields, charming small towns, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Louisville and Lexington, the state's two biggest cities, offer the best of both worlds: vibrant job markets, thriving food scenes, and plenty of entertainment. Louisville, in particular, is a hidden gem for young professionals, with a cost of living nearly 10% below the national average. And Lexington? It's a dream for those who love Southern charm with a modern twist. Thinking about jobs? Kentucky's economy is stronger than you'd expect. The state is a powerhouse in automobile manufacturing, healthcare, and logistics, with companies like Toyota and UPS providing stable employment. Unemployment rates are low, and salaries stretch much further than they do in pricier states. Plus, Kentucky has one of the lowest property tax rates in the country, meaning you'll keep more of your paycheck instead of handing it over to Uncle Sam. And let's not forget about Kentucky's incredible outdoor scene. Whether it's hiking in the Red River Gorge, exploring Mammoth Cave, the longest cave system in the world, or enjoying a weekend at Lake Cumberland, nature lovers will feel right at home. And if you're into bourbon? Well, you're in luck. Kentucky is home to 95% of the world's bourbon production. That means world-class distilleries are practically in your backyard. Sure, Kentucky gets humid summers, and yes, you'll hear y'all more times than you can count. But if you want a state with low home prices, a booming economy, and an unbeatable quality of life, Kentucky is a solid bet before the rest of the world catches on. Alabama. Alabama might not be the first place you think of when buying a home, but that's exactly why it's such a steal. With median home prices around $185,000, you can own a house for less than the cost of a down payment in California. And don't let the low prices fool you. This state is packed with opportunities, charm, and a ridiculously low cost of living that will make your bank account breathe a sigh of relief. First, let's talk cities. Huntsville is leading the way with a booming job market fueled by aerospace, engineering, and tech industries. In fact, Huntsville has been ranked as one of the best places to live in America, and it's easy to see why. The job market is hot, the salaries are competitive, and the city's growth is skyrocketing. Meanwhile, Birmingham blends Southern hospitality with modern city vibes, offering historic architecture, an incredible food scene, and one of the most affordable housing markets in the South. If big cities aren't your thing, Alabama's smaller towns offer a quieter, more relaxed way of life. Tuscaloosa, home to the University of Alabama, is an underrated gem with college town energy, affordable housing, and plenty of entertainment. And for those who dream of living near the beach, the Gulf Coast towns like Fairhope and Gulf Shores give you stunning ocean views and warm weather year-round, without the Florida price tag. Alabama isn't just easy on your wallet when it comes to home prices. Low property taxes, affordable groceries, and some of the cheapest gas in the country mean that day-to-day living costs stay low. Plus, the weather? Mild winters, long summers, and plenty of sunshine make it perfect for outdoor lovers. You can explore the Appalachian foothills, take a weekend trip to the Gulf, or just enjoy the fact that you'll never have to dig your car out of the snow. Sure, Alabama has its quirks. Football is practically a religion, and sweet tea might as well be its own food group. But if you're looking for an affordable home in a state with a strong job market, beautiful landscapes, and a low cost of living, Alabama deserves a serious look before the secret gets out. Iowa. Iowa might just be one of the best-kept secrets in America when it comes to affordable homeownership. While everyone is busy chasing real estate in overpriced coastal cities, Iowa is quietly offering median home prices around $200,000, a number that seems almost too good to be true in today's market. And with a cost of living roughly 15% below the national average, you'll actually have money left over after paying your mortgage. Let's talk cities. Des Moines, the state's capital, is a rising star in the Midwest. It has a growing tech and finance sector, with companies like Principal Financial Group and Wells Fargo offering high-paying jobs. In fact, Des Moines is often ranked as one of the best cities for young professionals because of its strong job market, affordable living, and thriving arts and food scene. Want something smaller? Cedar Rapids is another great option, with its revitalized downtown, top-rated schools, and strong manufacturing and healthcare industries. One of the biggest perks of Iowa. It's one of the safest states in the country. Crime rates are low and communities are tight-knit, making it an ideal place for families or anyone who wants to escape the chaos of big city life. And speaking of families, Iowa's schools are among the best in the nation, with consistently high rankings in education quality. But let's not forget about Iowa's stunning natural beauty. Sure, it's known for cornfields, but there's so much more to explore, like the dramatic bluffs along the Mississippi River, the scenic bike trails, and even the Great Lakes region in the Northwest, which offers boating, fishing, and beach vibes you wouldn't expect in the Midwest. Okay, so winters here can be chilly, and you'll probably hear more talk about farming than you ever expected. But if you're looking for an affordable, safe, and high-quality place to call home, Iowa is a smart bet before the rest of the country figures it out. Nebraska. Nebraska isn't just flyover country. It's one of the most affordable places in America to buy a home before prices take off. With a median home price hovering around $230,000 and a cost of living well below the national average, this state offers something that's getting harder to find: financial breathing room. Add in some of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, and Nebraska starts looking like a hidden gem for anyone who wants stability without sky-high costs. Omaha, the state's largest city, might just be one of the most underrated cities in the Midwest. It's home to massive employers like Berkshire Hathaway, Union Pacific, and Mutual of Omaha, which means strong job opportunities in finance, logistics, and insurance. And while Omaha has all the perks of a big city, fantastic restaurants, a vibrant art scene, and some of the best steakhouses in America, it still keeps its small-town charm. The Old Market District is packed with historic brick buildings, cozy coffee shops, and live music venues that make it feel more like an East Coast cultural hub than a Midwestern city. Looking for something even more relaxed? Lincoln, the state capital, is a college town with an affordable housing market, low crime rates, and a strong sense of community. Thanks to the University of Nebraska, it has a youthful energy and plenty of entertainment, from football Saturdays at Memorial Stadium to the lively downtown packed with breweries, restaurants, and parks. But here's Nebraska's real secret weapon: ridiculously low property taxes compared to its neighbors. Homeownership here doesn't come with the financial headaches you'll find in other states, and utilities, groceries, and transportation costs are all well below the national average. And if you're into outdoor adventure, Nebraska has more than just endless fields. The Sand Hills region offers some of the most unique landscapes in the country, and the Platte River Valley is a haven for birdwatchers and kayakers alike. Sure, Nebraska doesn't have oceans or towering mountains, and the winters can get cold. But if you're looking for affordability, a strong economy, and a great quality of life before the rest of the country catches on, Nebraska is a move you won't regret. West Virginia. West Virginia isn't just about winding roads and stunning mountain views. It's one of the last truly affordable places to buy a home in America. Imagine waking up to misty Appalachian peaks, sipping coffee on your porch, and knowing you paid less for your house than people in major cities do for a one-bedroom apartment. The median home price here? A jaw-dropping $155,000, one of the lowest in the country. For comparison, that's cheaper than a Tesla Model X. And if you're looking to rent before buying, you'll find that a one-bedroom apartment in cities like Charleston or Morgantown goes for around $800 a month. That's practically unheard of in today's housing market. But affordability isn't the only thing West Virginia has going for it. The state is a dream for outdoor lovers, offering endless hiking trails, whitewater rafting, and some of the most breathtaking fall foliage in the U.S. And here's something you probably didn't know. West Virginia has no state property tax on personal vehicles. That's right. Keep more of your hard-earned cash while cruising through the mountains. Job market? While historically reliant on coal, the economy is diversifying. Tech companies and remote workers are setting up shop, drawn by the low cost of living and high-speed internet initiatives. And speaking of remote work, West Virginia wants you to move there. Certain programs offer up to $12,000 in cash incentives for remote workers willing to relocate. Sure, you won't find the bustling nightlife of New York or the sun-soaked beaches of California, but that's not the point. If you're looking for an affordable home, stunning landscapes, and a slower, more peaceful pace of life, West Virginia is calling your name. Oklahoma. Oklahoma might just be one of the most underrated states in America for homebuyers looking to get in before prices take off. With a median home price of just $185,000, yes, you read that right, you can actually afford a house here without selling your soul to a 30-year mortgage. Add in a cost of living that's nearly 20% below the national average, and Oklahoma starts looking like an absolute steal. Let's start with Oklahoma City, a place that's been quietly transforming into one of the most livable cities in the country. It's got a strong job market, thanks to big employers in energy, aerospace, and healthcare, and a downtown that's bursting with new restaurants, breweries, and entertainment districts. The Bricktown area is a prime example. What used to be an old warehouse district is now a hotspot for nightlife, live music, and canal-side dining. And don't forget Tulsa, which has been making waves with its growing tech scene and artsy vibe. The city even offers cash incentives for remote workers to move there, proving it's serious about attracting new residents. Beyond the cities, Oklahoma's natural beauty is massively underrated. The state has everything from rolling prairies to stunning mountain ranges like the Wichita Mountains, where you can hike alongside free-roaming bison. Love lakes? Oklahoma has more shoreline than any other state, thanks to its massive man-made lakes, meaning boating, fishing, and waterfront homes are well within reach. Sure, summers here can be scorching, and yes, tornadoes are a thing. But if you're looking for affordable homeownership, strong job prospects, and an exciting cultural scene, Oklahoma is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Indiana. Indiana might just be one of the most underrated places to buy a home in America right now. Why? Because while everyone else is focused on skyrocketing prices in major metros, Indiana is quietly offering median home prices around $215,000, less than half of what you'd pay on the coasts. And with a cost of living that's 11% lower than the national average, your dollar stretches further here than almost anywhere else. Let's start with Indianapolis, the state's capital and economic powerhouse. This city is booming with job opportunities in healthcare, tech, and manufacturing, and it consistently ranks as one of the most affordable big cities in America. You get all the perks of urban life, great restaurants, museums, and sports, hello, Indy 500 and Colts football, without the sticker shock of cities like Chicago or New York. And if you're into culture, the Mass Ave district is packed with theaters, art galleries, and some of the best food in the Midwest. Prefer small-town charm? Bloomington is a hidden gem, home to Indiana University and a thriving arts and music scene. It's a place where you can buy a gorgeous home with a backyard for what some people pay in annual rent. And for families, Carmel, just north of Indianapolis, has been ranked one of the best places to live in the U.S. thanks to its top-rated schools, beautiful neighborhoods, and an economy that keeps growing year after year. But Indiana's real secret weapon? Ridiculously low property taxes. You can own a beautiful home here and pay a fraction of what you'd shell out in higher tax states. And with gas, groceries, and utilities all coming in below the national average, you'll have extra cash for, well, whatever you want. Sure, Indiana has cold winters, and yes, you'll have to get used to Hoosier hospitality, which basically means strangers will actually talk to you in the grocery store. But if you want affordability, job security, and a high quality of life, Indiana is a hidden treasure that won't stay secret for long. South Dakota. South Dakota might just be America's most underrated state for homebuyers. And that's exactly what makes it such an incredible opportunity. With a median home price of just $265,000 and a cost of living 11% below the national average, this is a place where you can actually afford to buy a home without taking on a lifetime of debt. But affordability is just the beginning. South Dakota also has zero state income tax, making it one of the most financially smart places to live in the U.S. Let's start with Sioux Falls, the state's largest city and one of the fastest-growing metro areas in the Midwest. Thanks to a booming healthcare, finance, and tech industry, Sioux Falls has an unemployment rate that's consistently one of the lowest in the nation. But what really makes it stand out is the incredible quality of life. Picture charming neighborhoods, low crime rates, and a downtown packed with trendy restaurants, breweries, and year-round events. The Falls Park area, with its scenic waterfalls right in the city center, is just one of many spots that make this place feel special. Prefer a smaller town vibe? Rapid City, known as the gateway to the Black Hills, offers stunning natural beauty and easy access to Mount Rushmore, Badlands National Park, and Custer State Park. Housing here is affordable, the air is crisp and clean, and you're never more than a short drive from breathtaking hiking trails, wildlife, and wide-open spaces. And if you think South Dakota is just flatland, think again. The Black Hills region provides some of the most scenic mountain landscapes in the country, and the state is packed with lakes, forests, and outdoor adventure spots. Plus, winters here are much milder than you'd expect, especially compared to places like Minnesota or Wisconsin. South Dakota isn't just a great place to buy a home. It's a state that's built for financial freedom, outdoor adventure, and an unbeatable quality of life. If you're looking for an affordable, low-tax state with growing job opportunities and a strong sense of community, this might just be the best move you ever make. Missouri. Missouri might not be the first place that comes to mind when house hunting, but that's exactly why it's a goldmine waiting to be tapped. With median home prices hovering around $200,000, this state offers some of the best deals in the Midwest. Compare that to the national average of over $400,000, and suddenly, Missouri looks like a real estate paradise. But affordability is just the start. Missouri's two biggest cities, Kansas City and St. Louis, offer the perfect balance of urban excitement and suburban tranquility. Kansas City, for example, is booming with tech startups, a thriving arts scene, and, let's be honest, some of the best barbecue in America. Meanwhile, St. Louis is packed with historic charm, affordable neighborhoods, and world-class attractions like the Gateway Arch and Forest Park. And here's a fun fact. St. Louis is home to the country's largest free zoo. That's right, an entire day of entertainment for exactly $0. Looking beyond the cities? The state's smaller towns like Springfield and Columbia bring their own charm with affordable homes, friendly communities, and access to Missouri's stunning natural beauty. Think rolling hills, scenic rivers, and the breathtaking Ozark Mountains, perfect for weekend getaways or an active outdoor lifestyle. Economically, Missouri is a safe bet. The state boasts one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, and industries like healthcare, finance, and manufacturing are thriving. And for remote workers, Missouri has some of the fastest, most affordable internet in the U.S., making it an ideal place to work from home without breaking the bank. Yes, Missouri has its quirks, humidity in the summer and the occasional tornado warning, but for home buyers looking for space, affordability, and a high quality of life, this state is seriously underrated. If you're searching for a place where your dollar stretches further without sacrificing city perks or natural beauty, Missouri might just be the hidden gem you've been looking for. Arkansas. Arkansas isn't just a flyover state, it's a hidden real estate jackpot. With home prices averaging $180,000, it's one of the most affordable places to buy property in America. That's less than a year's rent in some major cities. And while the price tag is low, the quality of life, surprisingly high. Picture this: rolling hills, stunning lakes, and wide-open spaces where you can actually breathe. The Ozark Mountains give Arkansas a postcard-perfect backdrop, while towns like Fayetteville and Bentonville bring a modern twist with thriving job markets, trendy restaurants, and a strong art scene. Fun fact: Bentonville is home to Walmart's headquarters, fueling an economic boom that's transforming the region into a tech and business hub. But let's talk about what really matters: your wallet. Not only is housing cheap, but Arkansas also boasts some of the lowest property taxes in the country. That means more money stays in your pocket instead of disappearing into tax bills. And if you're worried about job opportunities, don't be. The state's economy is growing, especially in sectors like healthcare, retail, and manufacturing. Fayetteville alone has seen a 7.5% job growth rate in recent years, outpacing the national average. Thinking about day-to-day costs? You'll love this. Utilities, groceries, and transportation all come in below the national average. That means you won't just save on your mortgage, you'll spend less on everything. And for adventure lovers, Arkansas is packed with hidden gems like Hot Springs National Park, where you can soak in natural thermal waters, or Buffalo National River, perfect for kayaking and hiking. The downside? If you're craving a big city lifestyle, Arkansas won't give you towering skyscrapers or 24/7 nightlife. But if you want a high quality of life, ridiculously low home prices, and nature at your doorstep, this state is a steal waiting to be discovered.